All right, everyone, it is Callie with Bookshelf Banter, and I am here with Sapphire Blue by Kerstin Gier, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I think I had problems with the review of Ruby Red and not saying it correctly, but this is a German author that last year released an amazing time travel novel called Ruby Red. You need to go watch my review about that. You need to go buy the book and read it. And this month, Sapphire Blue is coming out. I have a copy thanks to Crystal, and I just finished it. I am so thrilled that this book was so good. I am going to be giving it 4 books on the bookshelf instead of 5, but I will explain why. I don't want any Ruby Red trilogy fans like totally hating me, so I'm going to back up my review. I really love Gwen and Gideon and their relationship and how it continues to progress, because for those of you that have read Ruby Red, then you know that there's this cliffhanger at the end of the story that leaves you questioning both of their motives. Well, more Gideon's motives. But I have to say that Sapphire Blue completely blew me away, really did, as far as investigating that relationship thoroughly and really diving into why Gideon and why Gwen act the way they act, and even kind of relaying the idea of how they might feel about each other as well. We also have Lesley back, who is Gwen's best friend, and she is still brilliant, constantly helping out and making sure that Gwen doesn't look ridiculous. But another couple of characters were added that I adore. And I have to say that and I cannot even say his name, it's Xemerius or Xemerius or something crazy like that. But you have to read Sapphire Blue to know what I'm talking about. I don't want to give too much away, but he's introduced early on in the book, and he helps Gwen so much, and I actually just love the idea of this character. And then also a new character, Raphael, is introduced, who is Gideon's younger brother. Now, you have him coming from France, actually running away from France, and I wanted to see more of him or hear more of him. You have this kid that is Gwen's age and Charlotte's age, and he looks like Gideon, kind of has a little bit of a bad boy thing going for him, and we hear very little from him. So I'm hoping that in the 3rd book that we get a little bit more of Raphael with that kind of name. Who doesn't want to hear more about him? And I think that that's one reason why Sapphire Blue only gets 4 books on the bookshelf. But another reason is that I felt like that some of the time travel was, it wasn't that it was confusing, but I feel like that there were just a few things as far as Gwen traveling back and forth that I wasn't sure why. Like, I know that there was an emotional reason behind 1 or 2 things, and I totally missed more from Lucy and Paul, and I think that needed to be kind of fleshed out a little bit through the book. But essentially the book was amazing, and I loved it, and I can't get over how it ended, and man, I want to know what happens next, and I have to wait a year, but you do too. So go read Ruby Red, go get Sapphire Blue and read it, and we can wait together. I think that's a good idea. And maybe we can con some of our German friends to tell us what happens. Do you like spoilers? I like spoilers. 4 books on the bookshelf. Sapphire Blue, go get it. Kerstin Gier. I will bring another review soon. Bye.